What's good, family? So I want to talk about the cash flow quadrant. So this is a fundamental concept. If you are in the workforce, if you make an income, if you have any type of work that you do, you fall into one of these quadrants, and I want to explain each of them today. So there are 4 different types of people in the workforce. So you have E for employees, you have S for specialists, small business owners like your doctors, your lawyers, accountants, if you have like some type of service you provide. And then you have the B's for big business. They have a system working for them. And then you have the I for investors. So if you are an employee, this means that you are trading your time for money. You clock in and out of work, you answer to a boss, you have colleagues, and you work and get paid by the hour. A common misconception with employees is that their job is stable and secure. It might seem more safe than having like a business or investing into something, but you aren't in control of your income. So the people who are really in control of your income here is your boss, your company. So if you get laid off, they can easily replace you the next day. People who fall into the S category, these are self-employed service people who have like a small business. Specialists like doctors, lawyers. So people who fall into this quadrant have the mindset of, I want more control. I want to be able to make my own schedule and this kind of thing. So the thing about this quadrant is that they still trade their time for money. They have to physically show up to their place of work and provide the service. Otherwise, they don't make an income. They don't get paid. So whenever we move over to the right side of this quadrant, you have big business and you have investors. So big business. So they have employees, they have assistants, they have people to run their business for them. They have a whole system that works. They don't have to show up to be making money. They don't have to trade their time for money anymore. Their money is now working for them. It's very similar with an investor as well. Investors, they put their money in a place where it can grow, and their money is now working for them. They don't have to do anything. They put their money in somewhere and then it grows. The biggest differences between the left side and the right side of this quadrant, though, are taxes. The federal government passed a law in 1943 that says the harder you work, the more money that you make, the more money you have to pay in taxes. In 1986, the federal government passed another law that made this quadrant have to pay the most in taxes. So unfortunately, the doctors, lawyers, specialists, small business owners are having to pay the most in taxes. A lot of people think that they're investors as well, but they're really just giving their money to mutual funds and companies. The biggest tax breaks are on the right side of this quadrant. So that's for big business owners and investors who pay almost close to nothing in taxes legally. As an investor, it's possible to making millions of dollars and paying 0 in taxes. The beautiful thing about doing business in the 21st century is that you are actually able to move yourself from this left side of the quadrant to the right side if you want to. The biggest difference between the S, the small business owners, and the big business owners is that the specialists, the small business owners, they can't stop working. As soon as they stop showing up to work, they can't make money anymore. Big business owners, they have a system that works for them. They don't have to show up to work to be making money. Small business owners, they don't have a business, they own a job. Big business owners allow money to come in passively. So as a big business owner, you want to be investing your excess money to pay less and less in taxes. So that means keeping more of your hard-earned money and paying less to the government. Definitely recommend reading Rich Dad Poor Dad for Yourself by Robert Kiyosaki because he breaks this down so well and it's such an easy, quick read. Thank you, guys.